What's up, my fellow Lunatics, CrazyRunt here, and I'm back with some more Bleach Brave Souls. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Sorry, hang on. Alright, we're good. I was just gonna play something else, but... And I saw the time, and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing Bleach. Might as well go ahead and do it early, you know what I mean? Go ahead and do these summons. What's up, monkey? Thank you, Orihime. I love you so much.
戦いですよ。負けたら死なす。死なないために死ぬほど準備することなんてみんなやってることでしょう。
Kisuke. Cool beans. We just hit the jackpot again. I have no idea who this is. Ah, it's Yachiro. I have no idea who this is. Oh, Shinji. Is this before or after Shinji? Okay, this is after. This is after all the crap with Aizen because of his haircut. This ain't 1,000-Year Blood one, so like that's what I was confused about. Let me just read the bio. Shinji is a man of style. Give him credit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did that one. Okay, bro. I hate to be in the spoilers. Alright, let me put it this way. Bro was, in fact, a lot of the visors are former captains. I think like 3, maybe. Yeah, like a majority of them are ex-captains. Okay, so they all became visors in the first place because of Aizen, because he did something to him way, way, way long ago, and that's why they show up to help fight near the end of the anime, because they're all pissed and they want payback on Aizen. And like 3 of them I know go back to being captains, while the rest decide to stay in the world of the living. Shinji was one of the 3 who decided to go back to being a captain. In fact, it's kind of funny. He was Squad 5, then Aizen betrayed him and he became Squad 5 captain, and then Shinji got his position back as Squad 5. Alright, I didn't get nothing good. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one again. Yeah, thanks, Orihime. Oh, it's Yumachika. I was wondering who would say that to Ikaku. I know it wasn't Kapachi. It's the Runt Blade. Runt's Blade's the best on Bakuto. I don't think I'm making anything good from these, but, you know, hey, you never know. Betcha I am. Ah! Okay, I didn't get nothing good. That's okay though. Alright, let's see. Here we are, team 4. Alright, let's just go ahead and upgrade this guy real quick. The sooner we do that, the sooner we get, Alright, let's see. What else we got? Combs. Alright, let's see. We got Shenji. We got Yamachika. And we got Yachiro. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait and see if I can get a character to upgrade. Oh crap, not Senna. Do. Wow. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that was a close one. There are Solus cones. It's not the real cones. It is harsh, but it is a sacrifice we must make. And I gotta look up this Elden Ring build real quick. Like, there's a certain Elden Ring build I want to see if it exists or not. Nope. I was looking for an Optimus Prime build for Elden Ring. I was expecting like maybe a simple sword and shield combo. Do it, Ichigo. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be Shinji like after the first finale of Bleach. I know, bro. He had a couple of cool moments in the arc. I wouldn't say they're all like home runs, but he had a couple of good moments. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do after this. Well, for wrong cars, the rank lower than Espada, it doesn't mean anything, but for the Espada themselves, yes, it does mean something. Like, Grimjow, as much as I love the guy, he is not stronger than Ukiura. Like, I love him way more, he's my favorite, it's not even a contest, but yeah. Like, he is not as strong as Ukiura. Of course, that means Ukiura is not as strong as Party Bell. That means... Wait a minute. Kinda don't want to spoil anything. Like, I don't want to say who number 1 is. But yeah, like the Espadas, particular the Espada, their numbers do mean like their rank and levels. So like yeah, like Espadas 10 through 1. Like yeah, like 10 is nowhere near as strong as 1. Okay, so you do know Stark. Okay, I'm glad you know that. He's like the other coolest one. Like, other than Grimjiao, I would say Stark is my favorite. I love his, like, I'm too old for this shit attitude. Of course, he's not as cool as Shunsei. Alright. Oh, crap, wrong one. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Alright, let's jump into this. Okay, here we are. Alright, time for my favorite team. Let's go. Not as good as Frankenstein Bride Orihime Rukia. Sorry. No, he's not. Like, Grimjiao is a lower number than him, so he should be stronger. Yeah, like, I know the top 6 Espada. That's Grimjiao, that's Inatoria, that's Ukiora, that's Party Bell, that's the Old Man, and that's Stark. I think the guy with pink hair is like a number above Grimjiao. Now, I know his armor's like, his plot or his powers are kind of busted, but if we're going off the numbers here, then yes, technically, Grimjiao is stronger than that guy. I think number 8's this guy that Byakuya goes up against. Like, his whole gimmick is like he's got like 1,000 eyeballs whenever they touch that he controls or something like that. Pretty much, I mean... Oh wait, I thought you were talking about 7. No, 8's a different guy. Oh no, dude. This guy thinks he's gonna do something to Byakuya, and Byakuya's gonna have to remind him who the OG main villain was of the show. Like, Byakuya straight up embraces the Seto Kaiba. Like, you know how Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always like kind of an a-hole, but he was still just that good because he was really good at the card game? That is basically Byakuya throughout the anime. I think Byakuya has one moment where he absolutely gets destroyed in the anime, and that does not happen for a while. Like, 2 characters in Bleach who almost never get embarrassed or bite or humiliated are Kenpachi and Byakuya. Renchi time. I really wish I could figure out a Renji build for like Elden Ring. I just think it'd be cool, and like I think it's definitely doable. You would definitely need like a strong melee weapon in your left hand, a short sword or at least a normal sized sword in your right hand, and you would need one of those dragon spells or a spell that lets you do like giant hand movements or something. Kind of like a dragon's hand or something like that. Well, dude, that would be easy. Just pick a giant meat cleaver and go insane into your stats. And there it is, Besto Hime. Yep. That's not the... That's... You tease the run. Yes! Mummy bride, Frankenstein bride, I don't care what kind of bride, like perfect Odahime right here. Better. Waifu. Yeah, sorry, Odahime. Something tells me she's gonna be a very scary mama, kind of like Hinata from Naruto. Alright, back to Ichigo. It's fair. Do it, Ichigo. Never thought I'd see Soifun dressed up like that. Must have been your reach doing. Odahime time. Trying to figure out like Fortnite or The Witcher after this. I'm probably gonna go with The Witcher. I might jump with Fortnite tomorrow. I cannot wait to see that scene animated. Like, she was so happy that Ichigo was relying on her for defense. And she did a pretty decent job during the fight. I know, bro, it's insane. Like, it doesn't really matter, dude. Like, other than Haughty Bell and Stark and Ukiora, it's not really a contest of who the best Espada is. By the way, I only said Ukiora because, let's be real, he definitely would make the list. Like, my favorite Espada are Stark, Haughty Bell, and Grimmjow. I do like Ukiora and Ninatoria as like villains, but that's about it. I don't personally like them. Especially Ninatoria, I'm going ham on him as Nell and Ichigo when I get that Rebirth of the Souls game. Oh, and Kapachi. Yeah, like, if I had to rank them, I really don't know who I like more between Stark or Haughty Bell. Like, that is a competition. Like, I don't know who I like more between Haughty Bell or Stark. Like, I'm trying not to vote based on simping. I'm trying to vote on, like, their actual personalities. Stark's just laid back. I don't give two craps attitude. I love that, but Haughty Bell, you know, it's not just because she's hot. Like, she's a very stoic and awesome warrior. Like, I like her. She's awesome. Like, heck, she used to lead a resistance of hollows. Well, like, not really a resistance. She used to have her own group of hollows she looked after. It's kind of like a herd of animals. It's kind of like Ice Age, you know? Her own little weird herd. She had like a lion, she had a deer, she had a snake, she had a... No, it was her, the shark. I guess I might like Haughty Bell a little bit more than Stark. Might be because I'm just simping, but I don't know. Yeah, like Rinjiao top G, like he is the best freaking Espada. Like it's not even a contest. Like bro stole the show. It kind of pisses me off that we didn't get more Grimmjow in the anime. Like bro was just absolutely awesome. Like, if I had to rank my favorite villains of Bleach, Grimmjow would definitely be on that list. I'm not going to say he's number one, but he would definitely make the list. Can I even count him as a villain? I feel like he's more just like a rival who just takes it to the next level. It feels like when Piccolo fought Goku at the World Tournament. Like, bro's not there to be a bad guy. He's there to mess up the main character because it's personal for some reason. Hey, it's Orihime, again. Oh, hey, Orihime versus Orihime. Sweet. No, wait, we're on Renji. Yeah, we're on Renji. Let's go, Renji. Actually made some pretty good builds in Elden Ring for Ichigo. I think I still have that on my channel. You'll have to look for it, but I went over like a ton of different builds that could be like Ichigo, whether it was his Bankai, Shikai, like his true Shikai. I even did his true Bankai. Like, it was pretty good. Reggie. Yes and no. It looks like a combination of his Bankai, of his OG Bankai and his OG Shikai. But what he does is he takes his two new swords and he puts them together. Hang on. Just alright, so see, like, now this is somewhat of a spoiler, but later on in the anime, Ichigo's sword gets broken, and he has to go to a special training ground with Renji, where other swordsmiths haven't been before, where he has to reforge the Zanpakuto. And Ichigo is having a hard time doing it, because of course he is, because they gotta build it up, because, you know, of course they do. Let's just, hang on, let me just, get this. Okay, yeah, you're right. Pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil this, but I'm not gonna spoil a certain big reveal of this. But Ichigo gets two swords once he challenges, like, you know, like once Ichigo gets his act together and his sword, like, he's gotta reforge his sword, but Ichigo finds out, like, Ichigo makes peace with his inner hollow finally. They finally get along better than they are right now. But Ichigo has some, like, internal conflicts he's going through. And that's because of his Quincy side. Yeah, Ichigo's part Quincy. Because of course he is. He's the GOAT. He's like plot armor personified. Like, the only person with more plot armor than Ichigo is Batman. Like, I love my man Ichigo, but he's got so much damn plot armor. But I'm okay with that because he does it right. So it's still interesting. But yeah, like, I don't know if I told you this. I think I told you this before on the channel. But Ichigo's mom is a Quincy. His dad is a former Soul Reaper. And yeah, so that's his mom's side right there. It's like Ichigo crafted swords. Like, this is his mom's side, the Quincy side. And this is his dad's side, the Soul Reaper side. Well, Soul Reaper and Hollow. This is two different powers. This is Soul Reaper and Hollow, because, you know, he's got the Hollow in him. And this is his Quincy side. And what he does is, he takes the little one, he puts it right next to the big one. He just says, Fusion! I don't have the true Bankai Ichigo on this account. But let's see if I can find him. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Maybe I can find it and click on the profile and hopefully we can, like, I can just show it to you. Let me just see here. Filter purple. I think he's purple. I'm pretty sure he's purple. But yeah, like, I don't have this Ichigo on this account, so hopefully I can just... Why are there two of these? Oh, resurrected. I see. But yeah, like, there's his mom. See, she's like half Quincy, or she's a Quincy. see. Vampire Geen. There's OG Ichigo. Let's see. There he is. Alright, see? That's his true Bankai. Now, once again, I hate to spoil it, but this is a new holification technique he picks up later during the 1000-Year Blood War anime that's going to take you a bit to get to. But yeah, this is like his ultimate holification. If you've seen the fight with Ukiura, then you know where this came from. And my man's got some biceps. Good for you, Ichigo. As you can see, the handle here kind of looks like the katana handle, just a little scrawnier maybe, I don't know, and a lot longer. There's obviously the chain that's always been hooked up to the sword. Now, it looks like it's being broke here, but that it is, like, this is going to be his new default Sunpok later on, but the white part here was the blade before it broke apart like this to reveal the true form, so yeah. Let me just turn him around. You see the sword here? Yeah, he put the two blades together and he made this. Yeah, that's his Horn of Salvation form. Basically, he's got total, complete control of Basta Lorde later on in the anime. Unfortunately, all these Ichigo forms are very short-lived. They only last for that one season, which sucks, but, you know. Yeah. So yeah, see, like, there you go. True Bankai right there. He put the two swords together that I showed you earlier, and he makes this. And, you know, I might as well go ahead and show you because, I don't want to spoil it. Okay. Well, I mean, I might as well. I mean, I don't want you getting confused. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what the sword is. This is the, hang on. This is the iconic moment where he pulls the two swords out of the forge. Just a better clip. Like, this is his dad slash... Okay, no, this is just his dad's side. But he's also, like, got Hollow in him. So this is his Hollow slash Soul Reaper side, the big one. And this short sword is his mom's Quincy side. Like, he finally gets that going. It doesn't have the band channels around it because he just pulled that sucker right out of the, Oh, and go ahead and show you this. This is that Hollow that's already inside of him. Yeah, this is the Hollow. That crazy white version of Ichigo, this is him. This was him before he was an Ichigo. Long story short, he possessed Ichigo's mom, so when Ichigo's mom gave birth to Ichigo, the guy decided to move into Ichigo's soul and just decided to hang out. So, you can tell by the horns, like, this is him. And even before he was with Ichigo, he was one powerful Hollow. That's him, bro. That is the guy himself. Okay, let me just, this Ukiura form does not exist. Like, no, just in case you see it, like, this does not exist. This was made up for this game. Some of these characters were made up for this game and this game alone. Like this Ichigo form right here, where he's got Quincy powers. It's made up, doesn't exist, so don't worry about it. Holy crap, there's a lot of chats. Like the Scrimjow. The Scrimjow's a special edition. Doesn't exist in the anime. Same with this Kenpachi. Let me just, fine. Also made up. Okay, I should probably just stop saying made up. Holy crap, ton of Totskis. There he is. I'm trying to let you see the sword because when he's just standing, he doesn't really have the sword out. But behold! Ichigo's final Zangetsu. Yeah, this is like... When you see the sword break in that last photo I showed you, this is what it was inside of. This is the... yes, they did. I will give him credit on one thing though. At first, I really did not like this haircut of his, but I'm okay with it now because Ichigo's a dad. He's not the rebellious teenage dude anymore. Like, he's a dad now. Like, this is what I call the dad Ichigo. This is Ichigo at the end of the manga. After he hooks up with the lady and they start having a family. I'm not going to spoil who, but I'll let you guess who we got with. But yeah, this is Ichigo as a dad. I call him Dad Ichigo because at this point in the anime, he is a father. And he's just casually running around with this sword now, which I think might be my dream sword because it kind of looks like a katana, but it's also a great sword. So hey, that might be the freaking Runt's dream sword right there. Also, by the way, I want to point out this handle. I don't think you're really interested in it, but I just got to point out. I know this handle probably looks uncomfortable as hell to wield, but later on he puts bandages around it like his old Zanpakuto. So I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, I call this one Dad Ichigo. Okay, yeah. There's an explanation on it. Sorry, those were some spoilers, but I just had to tell you. Oh god, I just saw it. I can't help myself. I have to show it to you because you're not going to believe it. I'm going for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm hoping I can find it soon because, like... Alright, here we are, here we are. Okay. Yep, okay, so you do know his son's name. Okay, so there's Ichigo's mom. Before Ichigo, you know, Quincy. Let me show you this guy. Guess who that is? Guess who this awesome looking dude is? Have you guessed yet? Yep, this is him. This is Ichigo's father. And funny enough, he is the former captain of Squad 10. The same squad that short dude is. Yeah, that's his dad right there. This is his dad young, by the way, before Ichigo came into the picture. Whoa. Inshin's attack is a Getsuga Tensho? His dad, oh my god, dude. Getsuga Tensho's not even original. Wait, is this Grimmjow from the... No, this is Grimmjow showing up for the first time. I was gonna say, Grimmjow makes a reappearance in 1000-Year Blood War, but I guess that's it. Alright, let's get back into it. I have no effing idea who I was on last, so I guess I'm going to Ichigo. Yep. Oh, his dad is like ridiculously OP, bro. Like, he's... For the ones thing without trying to spoil too much, like, he's Aizen level. Like, he's on par with Kisuke and Yoriichi. And you already know those two are busted. I don't know about his mom, because, you know, she died, but... Yeah, Ichigo's dad, he's like one of the strongest characters in the anime. Like, bro gets the I'm busted category. Alright, now we're on Orihime. Oxy, what's up? Long time no see. Glad to have you back. This may be out of the blue, but it's just something I want to say real quick. One of the biggest things I regret in my life is I gave away my PS2 when I was a kid. Like, when I got my PS3, I thought I would never want to play my PS2 again, so I just got rid of it. I'm pretty sure I gave it to, like, one of my cousins, and now I find myself wanting to ask if they still have it. Like, I straight up might be willing to give them $100 for my PS2 just to get it back, because, like, I had some awesome games on that thing, and I played some... There were some awesome games I never got to play, and like, if I could just pay $100 to recapture that awesomeness, I totally would. Like, God, I want to replay Iron Man the video game for PS2 so bad. I mean, I got it for PS3, but no, dude, I can't. They're my family. They would know where I live. Plus, like, Runt's not a dickhead. Yes, Christ almighty, we do. Like, now I understand why PC is so freaking great. You can just emulate everything. Like, I've been really looking into this emulation stuff because I've been looking up plug-and-plays to see if I can just get a stick drive or something I can plug into my TV that'll hopefully have some of my favorite games on the PS2, but no, I just keep seeing emulator. I'm like, okay, I gotta learn this emulator crap. This is definitely something I'm getting when I get a PS2, and it's one of the reasons why I told my bro he needs to get a freaking PC, because he's practically obsessed with Pokemon. Like, I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy, but he puts me to shame with his love of Pokemon. Oh wow, ain't that something. Was I on a He-Man last round, or was I Ichigo? I think I was on a He-Man. I really hope to Christ I'm not skipping on a He-Man. This is one of my favorites. Alright, hang on. Let me just back up a little bit in my own live stream. Yep, I was. Alright. Alright, glad I remembered I didn't skip Renji. Of course, I would have still played as Renji, because, you know, even if I played as Otahime 2 times in a row, I still would have had to gone to Renji, but still. But yeah, like, there were just so many awesome games I played on the PS2, and so many gems I wish I could play on the PS2 that I never did, and it's just really rubbing me the wrong way, bro. Like, 2 of the greatest Godzilla games that have ever existed, these are basically 3D brawlers with Godzilla monsters. It's like a 3D fighting game, but with kaijus. Godzilla Save the Earth and Godzilla Unleashed. Decent story, great roster of characters, it even had 2 different Godzillas. Like, it was both of them were just great games. There was even one, I remember this one mode I played as a kid. It was basically like, can you beat every single monster on the roster? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is my last one. Let's jump into it. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. Let's see if we can get into it. Hoorah! I didn't realize the game was going to update tonight. Now, that's a good thing, because, like, I guess everything happens for a reason, right? Because, like, I was going to shoot. Yes, that was good. Was that the one on GameCube? That was probably the one on GameCube. I can't remember, but it was probably the one on GameCube. I think I remember. My sister had the GameCube when I was a kid, and we didn't play. We played on the GameCube a few times. Most of the games we played on the GameCube, we could just get on PS2, so it didn't really matter to us. But, like, here's the thing, though. We only had access to, like, we didn't have access to all the good games on PS2. Like, most of the PS2 games I played were superhero movie tie-in games. I played all 3 of the Spider-Man movie games, and those were great. I played Iron Man for the PS2, and, like, in my honest opinion, the PS2 version of the Iron Man game was better than the PS3 one. Like, I remember playing that, and, like, well, here's just one thing I remember about the one on PS3, or on PS2, compared to the one I played on Xbox 360. Now I recently got this game for PS3 and replayed it, and it's still fun, but the one on PS2, A, is just less of a headache, B, it's easier to deal with enemies, and C, like, even though the graphics don't look as good, the gameplay is just way better. But here's the thing. In the Xbox 360 slash PS3 one, you have to hold, like, picture this, just take a control in your hands right now. Now, try to hold one of the trigger buttons, one of the two, either the R2 or the L2, you know, specifically the L2, yeah, the L2. Hold that sucker, like, halfway and just keep it there. Now try to do a bunch of other random things while you're holding it there. That's basically Iron Man's gameplay in the PS3 and the Xbox 360 one. On the, like, you know what I started doing? I would let him drop a few feet, and then I would just quickly kick the thrusters back on, so he's constantly going up and down, up and down, up and down, while I was just shooting repulsors at random enemies. In the PS2 game, you don't have to do that. You can control, he hovers in place for you, and that's it. You don't have to push the button. Like, Iron Man will just hover in the air where you put him. And you can hit two different other buttons, and Iron Man will either rise or he will fall. Like, you can pick one of the two. And one thing they did do in both games, which I like, is if you use too much power in one of your components, like your weapons or your boots or something like that, it will start to deplete. And like in the movies, if you use too much of your power and you don't redirect it to your jet boots, they'll start falling out of the sky, or you won't be able to use your repulsor rays. Yeah, like, those were really awesome details. And I just, like, you know what's sad is, I thought my PS3 was backwards compatible with PS2 games, and it's not. I remember I slid this PS2 game in and it told me not compatible. I was about to cry, bro. I just really wanted to replay this game because it was awesome. But yeah, like, I found out there was a Van Helsing game that was a Devil May Cry ripoff, and I love that movie. I love Devil May Cry. Hell, Van Helsing's the reason I got into Souls games. Let me tell you about that. And sorry if I'm just leaving it here, but I don't assume I can play this anymore because it's, like, probably updating or something. No, let me try putting it on Brave Battle. Let's see what happens. Yep, there we go. Called it. But anyway. Let me just ramble a bit and I'll shut this off and I'll get on something else. But yeah, like, I saw the movie Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale, and that guy who played the friar or whatever he was. I don't think he was a priest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a friar. Yeah, he made a joke about it in the movie. That was one of my favorite movies. I don't care how criminally underrated it is. I freaking love the movie. I wish they would have done a sequel. In fact, the Van Helsing werewolf is one of my favorite werewolves of all time. The only thing I don't like about it is it didn't have a tail, and that is literally it. I even got the freaking Game Boy Advance game for it. So I would absolutely love to play this Devil May Cry clone on PS2. I got zero issues with it. And this is the, like, guys, if I get a PC and I can freaking stream PS2 games, no, not if, when I get a PC, and when I find a way to stream PS2 games, one game I'm definitely doing multiple times, The Suffering. That Silent Hill action shooter knockoff, because that game looks so freaking cool, dude. Like, that looked kick-ass, man. Like, you play as a badass prisoner going up against these nightmarish monster creatures. Like, I freaking love that game. Plus, I would love to run around a freaking asylum with, like, some freaking dual revolver shooting at freaking Silent Hill monsters, dude. That's awesome. Now, it's not Silent Hill related. It just reminds me a lot of Silent Hill, so that's what I'm mentioning. But yeah, this game looks absolutely awesome. Let's see. And you know the runt. I love Crazy, so I'm looking forward to that. Can I collect my stuff, or okay, I can. Excuse me. Like, I think there were a couple other PS2 games I saw in this thing. Is this guy was going over, like, this box you can buy that has a bunch of games already emulated on it. And I was, like, looking for all the games I would want to play. And I am honestly baffled. Baffled, mind you. Not in a bad way, just baffled. Because, like, that's the word when you're, like, gobsmacked or, like, you're surprised or something, right? I don't know. But yeah, baffled. I was straight up baffled. I know what the word means per se. I just don't have a, like, clear understanding what it means. Like, I don't know the actual definition, but I know it means, like, surprised or confused. But anyways, yeah, I was genuinely baffled at the number of PS2 games I saw where I said to myself, I would love to play those. I would love to play that. Like, literally, giving up my PS2 was probably the dumbest damn thing I ever did. I actually might see if I can get that back from my cousin. Like, I don't know if he's still playing it, and if he'll give it to me like I gave it to him, then hopefully to Christ he'll give it back to me, because that game was awesome. But anyways, that's gonna do it. And like, I really fumbled hard because that was a slim, and like convenience was like awesome with this thing. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Sure, like, subscribe, and if you want to play in the comments down below. I'm gonna try to figure out whether I want to do Fortnite or The Witcher 3. I'll let you guys know as soon as I start streaming. I love y'all. I'm gonna keep watching that CrazyRunt. Wolf Wolf.